Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Ethan, and today we're going to be talking about what I think is the best solution for the Sony A6500's battery issue. So let's get right into what that issue is. As you know, the Sony A6500 is a great mirrorless camera. It works really good. It has some features that are really incredible. But one of the things that I would say is lacking is the battery life that the batteries provide. Because of it recording in 4K and also 120 frames per second in slow motion, it takes a ton of battery and power to be able to do that in this small form factor. So the solution is an external battery. These batteries, as I've explained in a previous video for the Sony camera, come in at about $50 right now, and that's pretty pricey when you need about probably 6 or 5 to be able to shoot a full day of a wedding or any other type of event. The solution that I have is this Anchor battery. It is an external battery. It's called the Astro E1 actually. It is a 5,200 milliamp capacity, and it has special technology inside that actually detects the right input that the Sony camera needs in order to put in that right amount of power in order for the camera to be able to handle it. I used a different external battery before this, testing it out, and it did not even notice, the camera did not notice the battery at all, but this one really does work well. It also comes with a button on the side that you can use to check the charge on it and the USB and input. So as far as the solution to mounting this battery, it's a little bit of a difficult thing, but I'm going to explain to you how I did it, what my system looks like, and I understand that this might not be as replicated by you because it is a little bit of a difficult process, and I've actually had the help of my grandfather who he's really good with metalwork and wood carving and different things like that, and working in a shop. He's done it all his life, and I have him as an asset to make something like this, so it might not be a solution for you, but if you can emulate it and find something that works like this, then it is a solution for having an external battery mounted to the camera. So as you can see, I'll show you, I have another battery that came in the mail, and this is the mounting system. Now I'm going to show some more zoomed in shots played over to show you what this actually is, but this mount was created by my grandfather. It's created by one piece of metal, and it fits the battery right into place. You have access to all the buttons and lights that are needed, and it is really great. So the way it mounts is through a system that, so I'm going to take this screwdriver and unscrew just to show you. I have a leather case that is made by Sony that I purchased along with the camera. You can mount things in between this leather case and the camera, and we decided that this would be the best method for doing this. And the way it works is you take the case that I have here and slide it in between the leather case and the camera, and then screw it back on through the hole that we've included, and it actually wedges itself in between the leather case and the camera in order to really mount. Now we put some high quality paint on this case as well in order to, because this is actually aluminum, it looks like an aluminum color originally, and we put 2 coats of primer on it and then 2 more coats of the paint that is very similar to the actual Sony camera, and it blends in very well. That was one of my concerns with it not blending in, as far as, you know, you don't want to have something weird on your camera at the wedding that doesn't look appropriate. So yeah, then you just slide this in, and all you have to do is mount it via USB. So another issue that comes up is the fact that the cables that come with the external battery are very long, and mounting it in a distance, you only need a little bit of cable to be able to connect this, and you don't want to have a ton of cable hanging out over here beside the camera. It'll get in your way and it's just be a nuisance. So I got this mini USB cable. It's the USB to micro USB, and it does work well, but it is actually too short for what I need. I've been doing research on Amazon as far as what the next best option is. If there's anything that's longer than this is the 7 centimeter model, and it is actually a little bit too short. It puts a lot of pressure on the cable and the input on the camera. So I don't like that. I don't want to mess up the camera in any way, and I don't want to risk that. So anyways, the solution right now is to take the one that comes with the Anker battery, plug it right in to the camera, and you'll see indicated by the little orange light on the camera that it is charging. That's how you know if the external battery is actually working and is compatible with the camera, is if that orange light turns on. And then if you turn on the camera, you'll be able to see in the corner a little, it almost looks like a power plug-in, and it will show you that you are connected. That's how you know. Nothing will show up if it's not working correctly. So yeah, that is the solution to it. As far as condensing this cable, you could use cable ties. I want to find a cable that works perfectly and is the right size for it, that I can just bend right here and doesn't get in the way at all. But as far as doing a cable like this is something that was actually, I mean, we purchased it like this and it's already folded and doesn't get in the way at all. So as you can see, this one is much more extended out and it's not doing what this one does. So the solution to that, and I've actually started doing it, is you take the cable that comes with it, you wrap it around a pencil really tightly and tape it at both ends, and you can actually take a hair dryer and dry it for about a minute on each side, and that will start the process of making this cable coil in on itself. And if I can get the cable to coil in enough on its own, then I won't have to worry about, you know, getting a different cable. But I really do need to still work on finding a cable that fits for the job. But anyways, I wanted to show you this as a kind of a product demo. There is the option that if you really want this device and you need it because it hasn't been invented yet. There's not a external battery grip that has been invented for the 6500 yet at all, unfortunately. And there is the option, if you want to talk to me in the comments, we can look at maybe having one made for you. It won't be free because the process is actually very difficult as far as making this, but we can talk about that. Anyways, if you have any other solutions that you have found with using your camera, absolutely leave that in the comments, because I want to know if there's other solutions that you guys have found and if there is something better out there than what I've come up with that maybe works for more people than just myself, because I understand that some people don't have the same equipment that I used and had help to use to make this product. Anyways, that is the external battery solution that I have found to work the best, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I owe a bunch of thanks to my grandpa for creating this for me. Anyways, the external battery, if you are interested in getting it, will be in the description linked, and also all the other gear if you want to check that out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.